Welcome back, everybody. This is a very special premiere, a very special episode. As you can see beside me, I've got two people, but we're not quite there yet. Let's get into it. Placeholder.
Hello.
What are we talking about today?
Hello, everybody. Sorry. I just discovered this new form of...
Discovered a new power,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know what to do.
Here I am.
Pull up the damn definition.
Okay. So, today, folks, we are talking about...
Necromancy.
Necromancy, baby.
That's right. What is necromancy?
Wait, shall we have one of our lovely... Should we introduce our guests?
No, they don't get to talk yet. We're not there.
Okay.
Talk about the definition.
Okay. Necromancy.
Fuck 'em.
The supporting practice of communing with the dead, especially in order to predict the future.
Okay. Now, this has a very interesting place in today's episode. Now, we can talk about the guest.
Our guests here. Are you going to introduce yourselves? You look like you're about to pass out.
They don't know what's happening. We don't know what's going on. Just kidding, because remember, we're the experts, and we're here to show you that today.
That's right.
To my right, Young Sabin.
Hello, everybody.
All right. And to my left, James with the 3.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
So, we got two individuals, zombies creators.
That's
you
right.
could say,
So
in the sphere.
So this episode has actually this was one of the first ideas that they came up with.
True.
Mostly Ethan over here.
So this has been in the works for a while, and because remember, we're here to educate you. We're here to tell the people what is going on, and so we brought a couple of experts in the zombies
field.
Because remember, we're talking about necromancy today.
A very specific type of zombie. We're talking about Black Ops, Call of Duty.
Maybe somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Maybe you could call it some type of Call of the Dead.
Oh.
All right, that's how we're gonna start.
All right, and just like that, let's kick into it.
Wait, before we get started, though, I think everybody gotta clap our hands, wish Young Sabin a happy birthday.
That's right. When this is coming out, it's gonna be a little bit past that, but
It is my birthday today, July 7th.
So we got a little bit of a quick turnaround.
How old are you? Come on. How old are you?
He's a little bit of a shy guy on the camera.
Name 3 fun facts.
We gotta get him ready. We gotta warm him up.
I'm 24 years old. I've been making music now for about 7 of those 24 years. It's been a very long journey, and look where it has brought me.
As you can see, we're bringing out the red carpet. We have got the celebration. Hey, round of applause.
Thank you.
Now work on being alive for 24 years.
Don't jinx it.
Well, you did make it to 24, so you still be at 24.
That's basically good enough.
Well,
Okay.
I have a son.
Oh, that's
I have a family. I would like to see him and his. I would like to see my son's
At 24 years old.
milestones. Yeah.
it's a good thing that we're talking about necromancy, because with necromancy, you can actually raise the dead. So there would be no worries.
Oh my gosh.
raise the dead like a son.
Just like a zombie.
Maybe some type of outbreak. Dude, I'm already on my second Call of Duty map reference, bro. You gotta catch up.
So we are talking about all things Call of Duty. We're talking about all things zombies, dead, anything related that's close. You know how we roll. We kind of fly off the cuff. Sometimes Placeholder gets a little bit tipsy. Sometimes I'm a little bit, off my rocker as well. So we're just going to get into it. We're going to start cracking. Let's talk about what is your favorite zombies experience? What to you really makes zombies?
Before Ethan says anything, I will say that
coming in with some sauce.
Yeah, I know Ethan can talk about it. So my excerpts are going to be a little bit smaller than his, but how I got into Call of Duty Zombies is my stepdad, when I was I forgot what grade I was in. I was in elementary school, because this was around when Black Ops 1 was kind of new, and every Sunday morning, it was such like a what's the thing that happens over and over again? You make it like a
church?
A routine.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
yeah. So it was kind of like a Sunday routine where wake up, my mom would make breakfast, and I would play Kino der Toten with my stepdad, and he really got me into that. And
who was the one that brought you down in the higher rounds? Was it you, or who's letting down the team?
Wait, what do you mean?
Who's going down first?
Who's going down first?
Are we talking like back then?
Back then.
Oh, I can't remember. I literally can't remember. The only thing I could... Well, dude,
this guy was too preoccupied.
Sounds like he's
dude, I was
sounds like
9
he's
years
big
old.
excuses.
I was 9 years old.
Okay, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
So, and the only thing I remember is just, the dogs were like a big, huge thing.
Okay.
And, I do remember my stepdad, when he first got the game, he got the Thunder Gun out of the mystery box, and he got up, paused the game, and took a picture of it on his little tiny phone. And then I think he sent it to my uncle. So, yes. So I was pretty,
the Thunder Gun, please?
I was pretty young when I was introduced to it, and it lasted, a year or two, and then that's when Black Ops 2 came out, and then it's been up since then.
So you can kind of see below me what we're kind of talking about a little bit. I mean, the dogs there, they look incredible. If I saw that as a 9-year-old, I'd be like, pissing my pants. Just a tiny bit.
Seen one of them in real
You got
life.
the fucking Thunder Gun. Look at how crazy that looks.
So I do remember seeing that for the first time.
Whoa,
I was in
is this real, Trent?
That is real right there.
Is that the Minecraft Thunder Gun?
That is the Minecraft Thunder Gun.
So,
real life.
We've got Sunday schoolboy over here playing COD in the morning. James with the 3. Why don't you tell us a little bit, what's your first experiences with
So
COD zombies?
my first experience is it's actually completely opposite of how everybody else would get introduced. It's fun. It's kind of ironic. So I've been playing Call of Duty since my stepdad, my dad, he raised me. He got a PS3.
Okay.
He got Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and he got World at War at the same time. So I would go in between, right? And, obviously I was a 7-year-old kid playing the campaigns. Well, at World at War, if you know anything about World at War, Zombies is initially locked at first. You have to play through the whole campaign first. So I was a 7-year-old playing the campaign.
Oh, so you got the actual...
I'm sitting there scrolling through the credits, right? And then I get to the end, and then you get that cutscene that comes in. And you're like, what is this, right? Because nobody knew what Zombies was back in the day. And so I'm sitting there, you load in a Nocturne Toten.
Okay.
You've got the 1911 in your hand. Just imagine looking just straight ahead of you, and I was just like, "What's going on?" So I'm just like, and the thing that everybody knows about Noct,
German. How do you
CHT.
Yeah, NACHT.
NACH.
So the thing about Noct is the zombies take forever to spawn in, right? So I'm just walking there, I'm looking around, I'm like, "What is this?" Everything. I'm kind of exploring. Well, all of a sudden, you start hearing the and everything, and you gotta start hearing the barriers talk down. Exactly, literally. So I'm standing there, and I'm like, wait, what is coming at me right now? And so then they coming out, but you've got the weak ass 1911 that doesn't do shit when you shoot it.
It sounds like you experienced zombies
So,
exactly how Call of Duty.
I was scared shitless.
That's
Literally 7-year-old zombie came up literally right up to me, paused the game, closed it, turned off the PlayStation for the rest of the day, didn't touch it. I was scared out of my mind. But then the next
literally right there.
the next couple days or whatnot, I was like, you know what? I got to do this. So 7-year-old me, you get to round 5. That was an achievement back then. That's how I got into it. I started off scared little boy, was afraid of it all, and it turned into the thing that I play the most today.
What was the console that you played World at War on first?
I was a PlayStation guy, so I was PS3.
I've been born into Xbox.
Let me give you something crazy. The first time I ever played World at War was on the Wii.
Really? That's funny because Sabin has the Wii, I had the disc, we pulled out the Call of Duty Black Ops disc and we tried that shit out, and that is horrendous.
I played that game. That was the first way I played Black Ops 2. Was or not Black Ops 2, but Black Ops 2. The first
comma.
Black Ops, 2. The first time I played that was literally with the gun attachment with the nunchuck.
Oh my god! Yeah, bro.
So
we tried to aim.
We tried every way. We tried the nunchucks. I had the gun, and then luckily though, I had a little kind of base controller. Yeah. Luckily, that was the easiest way to do it, but it's still hard.
You still had to adjust the with the macros on the controller to make it as close to modern zombies as possible, because it was so weird. But I couldn't do it on the nunchucks. This was just weird. And then the gun, you actually had to point, and
it was.
Well, I thought the gun accessory would help out a lot, and I thought that was going to be the way to play, but
nope.
It helped a tiny from the nunchucks, but you have to.
I think that I ended up plugging in a GameCube controller was how I ended up.
Oh my god!
I had one of the OG Wii's where you could pop the top off or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Side note about that: the first time I think I got a GameCube game was I literally almost burnt our apartment down because I tried to heat McDonald's French fries up in the microwave. I was 5 or 6.
Wait, how does that correlate with the Wii? GameCube?
That's just a little side bit.
Well, no.
By the way, I almost burned my house.
Yeah, after I set the apartment on fire almost, and it was smoking there. We had to take a walk. Okay, because I lived at these apartments that were by the Rock 30 at the time, where now there's a Subway.
Oh, well, they were connected with each other.
I used to check that place out all the time.
And so I walked from my apartments, because I was at the apartments that are right next to where we work at. And I literally just walked over there, got a game, and went back. So for almost burning down the house, I think that was pretty good.
Okay, I see what you mean now.
Yeah, so it's we had to take a trip to air the house out.
Yeah.
So we were let's go to Rock 30 and get a game.
Pretty quiet, funny guy over there. Placeholder.
Yes.
What was your first zombies experience?
Yeah.
So I guess I'll do the bobbing while I talk.
You have to. You gotta go back and forth.
I had a buddy when I was elementary school. Do you guys remember when Netflix rented?
Yes, actually.
Discs?
Wait, can I do a quick side note?
Sure.
Actually, no, I'm not, because it's illegal. So never mind.
Yeah, we had the Netflix CDs.
Yeah, we had the Netflix CDs. That's all I'm saying.
Netflix also did video games. You could rent a video game.
I remember that too.
So
because they partnered with GameFly.
That's right.
GameFly.
So my buddy, I don't know if I should. My buddy Cooper, back when
there's so many Coopers, it's fine.
A Cooper. Everybody should have a Cooper in their life.
I do have a Cooper in my life.
My mom's dog name is Cooper.
Oh, there you go. You got a Cooper.
I got Connor.
That's good enough. When I went to his house, he had an Xbox. And also, so this is another crazy thing. I used to have a YouTube channel with this guy.
Okay.
When we were little kids, and I recorded everything on a little Samsung S3.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
Does this video still exist?
No.
This is the start of Placeholder's career. Yeah, nobody even knows. It was just
Origins.
That's the third one. How many can we get? How many map references can we get, bro?
Okay.
Are we in
Could you say that was some
zombies in space lab?
Was that some sort of
that
revelation?
That does not count. That kind of counts. Yours does not count.
Zombies in space lab. You were let me shoot.
All right. Anyway, Samsung phone.
So anyway. So he got Black Ops 2, and I would ride my bike because we were in the same neighborhood, and I rode down there once, and he's like, "Dude, you gotta check out this game." And go figure, it's Black Ops Zombies.
Right. Okay.
So we start playing it.
You said 2, right?
2, Black Ops 2. And that shit scared the fuck out of me. I've never been so afraid riding my bike home in my life.
Did you go back at nighttime?
No, at dusk. and I saw like an old guy, and I was like,
Okay, hold on.
he probably has like arthritis, and I'm like, zombie!
Oh my god.
All right, so we got Keynote or Toten. We have Nocturne and Toten. What was your first map?
I think it was Farmhouse.
Okay.
It was either Farmhouse or I always forget the name of the city map. The like
Rise?
Just town.
Oh, town.
Just
Yeah,
town,
so the
yeah.
transit
I
map.
think my first map of all time was Transit. I'm not even gonna lie. I think
That sounds horrible. I can't lie.
Because I didn't play World at War. Because I don't think that we had zombies in World at War.
I don't think it did, no.
So
Talking about shitty...
Placeholder, look that up.
placeholder, check it.
Did the Wii have zombies mode on it?
Talking about like shitty fucking Black Ops experiences, did you guys ever play Black Ops Zombies on the DS?
Yes, I
That's
such a crazy.
I don't know if it was on the DS, but I did have Black Ops. I had a little Verizon phone, and there was the Black
I
Ops.
remember that too.
And I got Black Ops on a little Verizon phone.
There's also like literally, I don't know if you've ever played this game called BioShock, but there's BioShock on like a flip phone. Like you can get it on like a BlackBerry or some shit like that. It's crazy.
No, not during Toten. World at
It was
War.
Nocturne Toten on the
what are you
Wii.
doing?
I don't think it was.
Look up, did Nocturne Toten
I
on the
could look
Wii.
this up fast.
Hold on, that's.
Hold on, we need it for the content.
Come on,
Okay,
Jeff.
all right.
Guys, you can watch.
It's
Jeff
not
Rowe.
Black Ops.
I see it.
World at War Wii.
Bro, how is it $25 on Amazon?
Zombies.
That's crazy.
Because
Bro, it got a 5
does
out of
not
5.
does not
zombies. Is it not
Okay.
included?
Yeah, so
Okay.
literally, I think my first time I played was also Black Ops 2.
L.
Bro, but I did
Bummer.
like Black
I mean,
Ops 2 Zombies.
It like
This is a crazy fucking. I guess you can't see through the camera, but this is like. Look at that. That's probably the
They can
quality
see
of
it
our
right
camera.
here.
Oh, that's right.
oh yeah,
Oh.
we're putting, is everything gonna be down right
Everything's right here, so if you want to gesture to anything, it's right at my feet.
Well, no,
and
does
that's
that
where
mean-
placeholder is.
I was
so
gonna say,
basically,
which means
placeholder, die.
I'm not over there. I'm not over there.
That
yet.
better
Die Rise.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
There it is.
Okay, so hey, are you gonna put our zombies reference counter in here?
I can.
You
Okay,
should.
that's
We've got
the-
4 so
I think
far.
I think that's the fourth one.
Here.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll
counter.
fucking do it live. How's this?
Fuck it, we're
Just
doing it live.
get the list of maps. Check it off.
Yeah, write down all 40 maps.
Oh.
Just edit it later. Come on, man.
Just go ahead.
Why?
This here. Oh, there we go. What do we have? 4?
4.
Well,
Oh my
was
god.
Frowny
Alright.
4.
4. I guess I can make this prettier.
Yeah.
You guys keep talking. I'll
Zombies counter.
Another thing that
Zombie map
interested me-
reference.
reference counter.
Yes.
Oh,
that's the wrong
Oh my
one.
god, someone's running by outside.
So
A zombie.
The necromancy of zombies. We've talked about raising the dead, but let's talk about how they do it. Let's talk
oh
about
no. Okay, so this is how it
some of
goes.
the lore.
So this is what I've been dreading, by the way. I hate Black Ops Zombies lore because I don't understand.
So
I
hey,
literally-
hold on, stop. So it actually a little funny tidbit. So me and Ethan or James with the 3.
That it's fine.
And now you just said it. And now you just
we can bleep it all out.
All right, I'm not too.
Either-
worried about
okay,
it.
either-
I'm
either
not
way.
worried about it. I don't care.
me and James, we were in sports together and we ran track specifically. And every day before we went to all of our separate events where we did our own workouts, for the events that we were trying to specialize in. And before it, we would do an 8-minute run. 8-minute jog, 8-minute run around the track.
How was that? Like a mile? About a mile?
No, it was we just ran around the track until the 8 minutes was up.
Okay.
And obviously, one of the things, especially when you're doing long distance or just trying to, distract yourself from being tired, is talking or thinking.
True.
So of course, one of the things I asked Ethan, tell me the zombies storyline. So we would literally every single day be like, okay, so picking up from yesterday, what happened after this? I forgot what you said. And we would literally be talking. This was 2015.
Right.
So 10 years ago, 2015 or 2016, but it's still a long ass time ago. And so that's how long, zombies has been in this,
Community,
circle.
let's say.
Yeah.
See, the crazy thing is, for me, like, zombies was just like, everybody, like, sort of got into it in my mind almost at the same time. Like, I was, like, huge, like, the Smith Plays and Mr. T Lexify, and then, like, the Z House happened, and, like, Easter Eggs for Charity, and, like, Noah J456, and, like, Mr. Raffle, like, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy that you know all that stuff.
Bro,
man.
I do. I used to watch literally all the lore videos and shit like that, so now I'm excited to hop into this lore myself, because
I know the lore so much.
You're about to go crazy.
I'm literally,
We're about to educate
if there was a PhD in zombies lore, I'd fucking have it.
And
There you go, people.
That's what this
That's what
podcast
you're
is
here
all
for.
about. It's all
If
about.
you thought you weren't gonna come to one of these and learn something, you don't know
I
what you're in
I will
for.
You
teach
did
you
not
everything
fucking
you
So,
need to
hey,
know.
how about this? Since you're the expert, how about you let me explain and I'll look to you for corrections up until I can't anymore.
That's not a bad idea. That actually sounds really
So,
good.
Okay.
from my experience,
and let him interject when he feels like he needs to add in extra
if you
details.
need to
Like,
add
if you
any
feel like
details,
something's missing.
okay. So here's how I think it happens.
So
So
going all the way.
basically,
the very beginning.
from
World at
literally
War.
the very beginning, a meteor that held a made up fantasy element called 115 landed on Earth,
Elements 115.
and German/Nazi scientists got a hold of this before anybody else.
Yeah.
And then basically, and this kind of if I were to say anything on my own, I feel like this definitely goes along the lines of the theories and the conspiracies that the Nazis, just because they had such a monopoly on everybody, that they had the best people working for them, that they figured out time travel. They had weird stuff going over in Antarctica and like teleportation.
Well, that's the very, very cool thing about Call of Duty Zombies is they took like a lot of those Nazi theories and they just kind of made it like happen in those games,
Right. Because they were like literally they were trying to do all this shit.
Yeah.
And it didn't work, but in
So-
the game.
As far as we know.
As far as we know.
As far as we know.
I have a lot to say about Antarctica, like more than I should.
Oh no. Okay,
But
we're
that's
about to
for
get into
another
that.
day. That's for another time.
We're gonna have to talk We're gonna have to talk about the literal iceberg. Isn't that right, placeholder?
Oh, excuse me. I had something stuck in my throat. Yeah, that's right.
Something triggered him.
That's right.
So, okay. Nazis got a hold of element 115.
Iceberg, Voyage of Despair. That's number 5.
There's 5.
Oh,
Okay, so see, and now
I'm
we're
so glad you know all this shit. I'm sorry.
and now we're okay. So now
It's about to
we're
be
getting
fucking
into it. Something about these doctors named Dr. Richtofen and Dr. Maxis.
Yes.
The
two goats of this story.
one wanted
that
to
right?
do basically
I guess
as
evil
much-
goats. But
Evil
fuck it.
goats.
as one
they're
wanted
both Nazis, aren't they?
one
Yes.
wanted to do something that's not as bad, but it's still bad. But the other one just wanted to wreak havoc on the world.
Which is which?
I think that's the point of Black Ops 2.
So
Does this help?
they worked for Group 9.
What do you have on this? What are you bringing up right
I actually
now?
don't know.
That is not the cast. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
This is not the
No.
That's BO6.
Why would you not just bring up?
BO1 cast.
Rick Toffin, VO1.
BO1 cast. So they worked for Group 935.
Yes.
Group 935 was funded by the Nazis. So they technically
Nazi
technically aren't, but they are funded
Let's just
by
say
Nazis.
we don't support Nazis.
We
Let's
don't
just put
support
that out there.
Nazis, but yeah, that's what they are.
Please don't look at me like that.
Well,
Doctor-
placeholder did not say.
Placeholder didn't say it, so I just...
Well, I figured it was implied.
Oh, okay. What?
Dr. Maxis was the one that ran Group 935.
Okay.
Edward Richtofen was basically like the second in command, but he
That's the
wanted.
guy in the background.
He went crazy because he
Is this
touched.
all of them?
He touched the yeah. He touched in the war zone. Fucking what the hell?
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's the war zone.
Let's see.
That's crazy.
Wait, can you get the characters in Warzone? No, you can't.
No, you can't.
No.
I thought you could.
Sure, you
No,
can.
that was Blackout. Blackout
Oh,
4.
yeah, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so they worked for Group 935.
They worked for 9.
And this is before Black Ops 2, right? This is like
This
Black
is
Ops.
World at War
This is World
era.
at War, Black Ops 1. So they're working for Group 935. They start to do experiments, am I right?
Yep.
And they start to basically to find that this element 115 starts to affect things in some very interesting ways, right? So I think they start doing like experiments with like, that's how they make like the Wonderwaff, right?
Yeah, so Element 115, that's basically your basis for everything.
Yep.
The ray gun, Wonderwaff, perk machines, Pack-a-Punch. That's the reason why zombies exist in the first place is Element 115.
So literally, it's basically like all of these weapons are powered by 115, all the perks are 115, and then the zombies themselves are 115 reanimated.
I thought the plot to zombies was like interdimensional.
Well, okay.
That gets into
that's
BO3.
That's when
That's
they
way
start.
later
That's when
down
they
the
start
line.
running out of money and needing to figure out something else.
Yeah, it
anyways.
starts going there. So in the beginning, or after that kind of so after that starts to happen or whatever, they start to feel like, oh, what is going on? This is very crazy or whatever. And obviously, this is like during like it's like.
Can I get an offensive counter? Is that offensive?
We're talking about Nazis, so
I wouldn't
I'm
say,
gonna let the
yeah.
crowd say no.
we're talking
Fuck
about
them.
Nazis, so fuck
Fuck
them.
the Nazis.
But
Fuck the Nazis.
fuck the Nazis.
Me and my homies hate Nazis.
That's what I'm saying.
So basically, it's like this is like it's set during like World War II, right? So basically, like they're trying to like come up with everything they can to fucking win.
And they're trying to control the zombies because
Yes.
they're trying to win the war.
Right. So they're like going through all these experiments, trying to control them or whatever. And then I don't remember like how does that outbreak like actually start? It's like they're doing experiments with one of the scientist's daughter.
So what happens
Is it not just the classic? They tried working on one person and then it just.
No, so what happens is Richtofen, like, he gets upset because the Wonderwaff, the ray gun is like Dr. Maxis was mass producing the ray gun, but he wasn't mass producing the Wonderwaff, and the Wonderwaff is Richtofen's thing, and he got pissed off. Then there's all this crazy shit that happens, like Richtofen gets teleported to the moon. He touches the MPD, which is the pyramid on that map. He touches it, it makes him go insane and shit like that, so he gets all these crazy ideas. He teleports Dr. Maxis' daughter, which is Samantha, and she gets teleported into the machine. You know, Richtofen kills Maxis, Samantha goes crazy. It's, you know.
Yeah, basically, Richtofen kills Maxis, Samantha goes crazy, and then she touches the MPD device, right?
She gets put into the MPD.
Yeah, she gets
and
put
that's
in
how
there.
she controls all the zombies.
Because she wasn't, like, Richtofen was trying to use her to control the
What's her
zombies.
Samantha Maxis.
But it ended up, like, backfiring on him.
Yeah.
Plus Maxis Moon.
So then what happens is Samantha gets put in MPD. Richtofen goes back, and that's basically where Kino starts. Is with Richtofen running out of the like laboratory and being teleported back, and then you have the other three main characters, which are basically like they're not like scientists; they're just kind of like
They're human experiments.
Yeah.
So
They are. I didn't know that.
they were brainwashed. So Richtofen used them as human experiments.
Okay.
They were so their minds are like completely erased and everything like that. So they're essentially just like following Richtofen, not exactly knowing what his whole deal is, but they, you know, they don't know what else to fucking do.
Yeah, because they're like, everything is dying around us, or
Literally.
coming back to kill us.
Or soldiers pick up a gun.
Yep, that's literally what it goes.
And then, so I guess, and all the characters got introduced was just, I think, Dempsey was just a like World War II survivor, and he just veered off and then ended up there, right?
So, okay, so Noctur and Toten is just 4 random soldiers. Verrucht is like 4 American soldiers. One of those soldiers was Dempsey. And so Dempsey got captured after the events of Verrucht. And he was taken there.
Oh, he was an escapee.
He was captured by the Group 935.
Okay.
After Verrucht.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right, because he was like a POW of the Nazis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So you guys really do know like a lot about this. Okay.
So I can't remember, how did Takio get involved?
Yeah.
All night.
Yeah, I can't remember why Takio got involved. It was like literally like
He was a spy.
because all of them basically got caught except what's his name?
So Nikolai was
yeah.
he was put in the front lines by Stalin or something like that. So he ended up going through all that bullshit, ended up getting captured. Takio was also a spy for he was like a personal spy for the Emperor of Japan and whatnot, and Japan also has like their very own Group 935. It's called Division 9. It's essentially the same thing, just the Japanese version, but you know.
I mean, so did America, because we see that in Black Ops 6, obviously. But so basically they're running around at Aquino, and they're basically like, oh my god, we gotta do this shit. So Rick Toffman basically just starts dragging the group to get the artifacts, right? To go to the moon and basically take over the MPD device back from Samantha.
That's basically where all the maps from Shinonuma to Shangri-La, that's literally just all of them hopping back and forth, collecting shit, and then eventually ending up on the moon.
Because you go to Shangri-La, you go to Shinonuma, it's like, what? I can't remember.
Call of the Dead, Ascension.
Yep. And because Ascension is literally, fucking rocket ship. Like, you are literally going to be launching to the moon.
So, and then actually another little fun fact, a little tidbit, is Dempsey actually wasn't, like, originally, like, supposed to be. So it was Nikolai, it was Takio, and then there's this, originally, there was this Mexican guy, and his name was Pablo, but in the backstory and the lore and everything like
Is that the guy who's hanging from Shinonuma?
No. His name is Peter McCain. He's an American soldier. That's also what they say is like the hand on the power. That's like they say that's his hand. But But Pablo, he was like, yes, that's literally him. He was on Togter Toten, the BO4 map. So they say Rick Toffin was messing around with him during the human experience. He removed his spleen, so he was basically rendered useless. So he basically threw him in the waste bin, and then after Dempsey got captured after Verrucht, he essentially replaced Pablo.
Damn.
So that's a little fun lore.
I actually did not know that. I did not play much of Black Ops 4, so that's the only one I really don't know too much about.
I did not play Black Ops 4 at all.
I played a little bit. So basically, after you have the moon, okay, that's where you transition back into Black Ops 2.
We should have, what we should have done is bought a whiteboard.
True.
I could have wrote all that shit down.
So we got Black Ops 1. We saw right here.
You got a white wall.
Yep.
There.
That's just right all over it.
You want schizo drawings?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Imagine how cool that
I'll
was.
never see that deposit ever again. Damn, you live like this with your schizo drawings? Sorry, that's just a fucking podcast.
When you do the moon Easter egg, it's such a big event. You literally sit there, make sure you just got one zombie so you can watch the rockets fly to the moon, or watch the rockets fly to Earth from the moon, and then it explodes the Earth and you see that, and then it's kind of like, okay, well, that's cool. And then you go, Black Ops 2 releases, and it's all lava land, bruh.
That takes place.
That's why.
That takes place 10 years. Transit is 10 years after Moon. So
and that's why,
that's a disparage right there. It's 10 years apart.
Yeah, and that's
Christ.
why.
Could you maybe say that that's some type of voyage of despair?
Okay. We already did that reference.
Making my job.
Wait, did I?
No, we did. Yeah, because he said iceberg. That's like the whole thing. His voyage of despair takes place on the Titanic.
Well, I get bonus points for that.
Oh, okay. Bonus points.
Put a 0.5 on there.
Yeah, put a 0.5, 5.5.
So basically that's canonically why in Black Ops 2 the entire Earth is fucking destroyed is because you literally blew it up.
Yep.
And so Transit basically starts and you're with a whole nother crew. What are they called? The
Victus crew.
Victus crew. Mm-hmm. So you got the Victus crew. Now there are some very special characters. You got I don't even remember the names.
Hold on, wait.
I don't know.
Okay. So you've got...
I know old black guy. I know nerdy white boy.
Yep.
You got tomboy girl.
Yep.
And then, damn, I don't remember the fourth person.
So you have Marlton, which is the nerdy white guy. Fun fact: he was voiced by the same person who played Robin in the Teen Titans show. So you've got Marlton.
Hold him up big.
You've got
let's see, what's it here?
Yep, there you go. You've got you've got Stuhlinger, who had Richtofen, Richtofen talking in his head. You've got I'm trying to think. That's he only went by one name because he also lost his memory. Fuck. I should fucking know this.
Yeah. Look up their names.
Okay, so you had Stuhlinger, Marlton, Misty, and then Russman.
Russman.
Yeah.
Russman.
Misty was the girl, obviously.
Yeah,
Russman was the black guy.
Stuhlinger was literally the one that basically was hearing Richtofen's voice and like controlling the group and telling them what to do because they were all like, "Oh, we don't know what the hell's going on here." I think that Black Ops 2 was an interesting time for zombies as a whole because like that's when they came out with comic books for zombies that like expanded upon the storyline.
Yeah, because
which was really dope.
Yeah, weren't the intros literally like comic book pictures with like
that was the whole thing with that was the same thing with Black Ops 1. They were all comic books and whatnot.
Oh shit, that's right.
So that's the cool
were
little
they
thing.
Comic book? I thought they were. They kind of just looked like magazine, like you'd open up like a 1940s magazine.
They kind of technically had the comic book kind of feel, and so then if you notice, if you notice with the loading screen, if you notice with the loading screens, actually Shangri-La would be a better loading screen to pull up because if you look
Shangri-La,
it's Shangri, like no.
I'm sure Google will understand.
Literally go down, Shangri-La, okay.
L.A.
Look down. There you go. Loading screen.
Shangri-La's a real place.
Yeah. It's a
it's an actual word.
But yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Shangri-La isn't supposed to be like a utopia. Oh, it literally says utopia.
Yeah. Okay, so if you look at the loading screen, if you look at the corners, if you see how like the corners are ripped, that's like showing like on the left side.
Because
those are the past maps
right there, isn't it?
Right, those are the past maps, and then like on the right side, sometimes like I think Call of the Dead or Ascensions might have it, but on the right side, it would actually like preview like the future.
This is definitely more comic booky.
That is so cool, bro.
Just little hidden.
They had something in the beginning, and then like I said, they ran out of money, and they were trying to figure out how to get more.
Yeah, Black Ops 2. I feel like Black Ops 3 even had comic book.
Because this was like
they
did, right? It was
Transits had the pictures.
Yeah, there were postcards.
Look up Nuketown's loading screen.
The ones that were like basic maps did just have the postcards, but it was like cool because it's like that was the whole thing about it though because the Victus crew was all about like you're like taking this and you're like going on this big trip across America.
See, there you go.
That's far more comic booky.
Because before, like I feel like in Black Ops 1 it was all about like you're going to like whole different countries and whole different things, but now this is like a road trip across America type shit. Like that was the vibe of Black Ops 2.
Honestly, I think Black Ops 2 doesn't that not take place in California?
No, so Transit is in Washington. Nuketown, I don't know where they officially said Nuketown.
It just said Nevada.
Yeah, okay.
Xbox Live.
There's that.
Thank you, placeholder.
Don't mention it.
Mob of the Dead obviously is in America. I mean, that's different, but Mob of the Dead is obviously in the Alcatraz
Where
was
is
in.
Die Rise?
That's in China.
I guess they do kind of go.
Yeah.
Die Rise was in China.
Because I have that dragon,
Yep,
like, yeah.
Buried was in Africa, and Origins is in France.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like Black Ops 2 Zombies is so slept on because the engine of Black Ops 2 is bad.
I think Black Ops
No,
3.
I don't think it's terrible, but I think that Black Ops 3 Zombies is the peak. Bro, I love Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3 is really good, I will say.
I
I think objectively speaking, Black Ops 3 is the best zombies.
Anyway, so basically, Victor's crew, they go through, they get all this shit. It ends with them going to Buried, and then fuck, what do they do at Buried?
So actually,
That's the last. It's the last map.
That's the last map that they appear in until Togder Toten. So you know how you were mentioning how BO2 was starting to get into comic books and shit like that. So the very first comic books that they did was kind of like a story after Buried of essentially what so Richtofen. Like the BO3 version of Richtofen recruits the crew, they do shit for them, and then they get frozen into cryogenic pods, which is in a lab that Richtofen had underneath Alcatraz.
The Victor's crew in Togder.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And Togder Toten is literally like
It's the last BO4 map. It's Call of the Dead
It's
remake.
Call of the Dead, but you can obviously it opens it up. And like I said, if you want a little side note, so I really wanted to play these because I had this little break where I just didn't play it. You know, I obviously got distracted with music and school and work, so I just didn't really touch video games. So I got, I had my Xbox still, and I wanted to play the Chronicles maps, which was all of the maps, BO3 and before that, all remastered.
Right. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, Black Ops 4, it has to have everything. I didn't know that they were separate like that. And I went and I paid $65 for Black Ops 4. Realized that there was nothing at all about the older maps. And it was all reinvented maps with like a lot of more spaces to go into. And I played Classified. And that's when I realized that these are the maps, which was 5. Classified was 5, you know, where you play as... someone's breaking in. and I was like, I don't know anything what's fucking going on. I want to play the old maps. And that's when I looked it up finally. It was like Black Ops 3 is where you can download Chronicles. And freshly bought game, brought it back to GameStop. They literally sold it back. I sold it back to them for half of what I bought it.
Quick side note, fuck GameStop.
I was just gonna say, fuck GameStop.
I know they're
GameStop,
insane.
bro.
Like I get it. It's like, dude, it's like you just bought.
And
the
it was
damn
already opened too,
Yeah.
so it's not like I fucking wiped my ass
Burn
with
in
it.
hell. I will never shop you GameStop, you piece of shit.
No, I would rather.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's literally as far as I go with Black Ops 4. Was that I bought it, I played maybe 15 minutes of Classified, and then shut my Xbox off, researched, realized, and then I spent probably $120 more buying Black Ops 3 and getting all the maps for it.
Yeah, no, I'd say Black Ops 4 was not the biggest zombie.
You've had to have
Black Ops 3.
You had to have been like played the older maps to understand.
So
like,
the biggest issue with Black Ops 4 is Black Ops 4 is such like when you're doing their Easter eggs or whatnot, it's so their Easter eggs are so complex and whatnot.
I remember
like
doing the fucking
even
9.
unlocking Pack-a-Punch on some maps can be chores. Like Dead of the Night is such a huge chore. So it's not beginner friendly.
No.
Like the one map that you could maybe consider beginner friendly would be Classified. That would maybe.
And that wasn't even out when the game came out.
It was. You just had to buy their Black Ops pass.
I'm sure I bought the map as well. So I spent way more than $60 on a game I didn't have.
You would spend $120 because you bought the whole shit. Because and another stupid thing with Black Ops 4 is they released the Black Ops pass, which was their season pass, except you couldn't buy the maps individually. Like, you couldn't just buy DLC 1, or it was either you have all the maps, or you only have the starting maps. That was it. So, and then they made all their Easter eggs complex. The easiest thing about Black Ops 4 is they're around 100s. But obviously, that's 2, 3, 4 hours. Not everybody's going to sit down for that long.
So,
that shit.
You're the zombies master.
Yeah, no, that
He's
is
the
fucking.
workaholic himself.
I got to round 53 on BO1 Keynote or Toten, and he hasn't.
He mainly plays BO1. I play all the games.
But he's good though. He's the expert.
I could probably sit down and do it if I wanted to.
Copium.
The Constitution of
Show
Mexico
me
is
how to
crazy.
spell copium first. You still haven't spelled copium.
There it is.
There's the two annoying things.
It does sound like you're taking some
There's
copium
the
right now.
two annoying things that Sabin has over me. It's I got around 50 on Kino, and to get it out of the way, I've done Call of the Dead in 15 minutes.
I did. So I did Call of the
That
Dead.
is impressive.
I did.
I've done so many around the hundreds. I've done Easter eggs. I know every Easter egg like the back of my fucking hand. I've played every single Japanese system.
So actually, that's great. The first time I ever met James was when were we streaming? Was that
Were we playing games?
We might have been playing. We might have been in the middle of a game, and he was like, "Fuck this! I'm calling Ethan in."
Because we were trying to do.
It was Tomb. We were playing Tomb in Black Ops 6,
Oh.
and he just breezed through it. And not only that, he did the extra credit like golden armor.
Oh, the golden armor.
Because it makes the boss fight so much easier.
Yeah, that shit makes it
right?
OP, bro.
Yeah, no, dude, I know my shit. But this man, it's always those two fucking things.
Okay. So, fuck, bro. Where were we even at with the lore? I don't even remember. Victus Crew.
We were talking
Victus
about
Crew. We were at Victus
So,
Crew.
Victus Crew basically finished all their shit. They get brainwashed and put in there. I didn't know that was a thing. And then basically the last map is Origins.
Yeah, and the other weird thing too with Black Ops 2 is because Black Ops 2 is also a big transition period because the like the head of zombies was like changing midway through.
Yeah.
Because you had Jimmy Zielinski, which was the guy who started the World at War BO1, and then he did the Transit Die Rise Buried. But then you have Jason Blundell, which is obviously an infamous name, you know. So Mob of the Dead was his first map, and then so he did Mob of the Dead and Origins for Black Ops 2.
Yep. And Origins, if anyone has played Black Ops 2, you know that Origins was the map that made that game, and that was the first time that I feel like that you really felt like the stakes were like raised.
It's one of the greatest songs of all time,
Yeah.
easily.
It is so good. It basically puts you back in those characters that you played with in Black Ops 1 for the first time. Because we haven't seen them. Keep in mind, we have not seen them since Black Ops 1 now. We did not know.
The only person was Rick Toffin because he was the announcer.
Right. Can I just say Aura?
Literally.
Aura. Okay.
Look at that, bro.
These-
Whoever designed these posters, bro.
Yeah.
Because they're movie posters. They're literally movie
They are.
posters.
Yeah, this goes crazy.
Yeah, that is dummy.
The robot?
Yeah, I
oh
know.
my dude.
The Zeppelin,
So good.
this fucking dude.
Plus the music. That's even another thing that we haven't even talked about yet. The songs that they did for all the maps are just they're so good.
Bro, I think I'm gonna buy Black Ops 3 after this.
You know.
Does not take much for you. Does not take much.
Yeah, man, what can I say? It's 70% off right now.
Oh.
I always find it funny too because you know how like if you ever watch like videos people talking about transit because you know obviously transit was supposed to be this huge thing it was the biggest map but it failed so horribly and some of the biggest problems because
It was
you got
literally
the fog,
because
you've got the denizens it's got stuff to slow you down
it was because of the hardware.
Okay, right, it's because of the hardware, right? But tell me how in the very same game you've got giant 1,000 feet robots, 3 of them, mind you, just going through the map. You've got Panzers, you've got the Stabs, which are the most OP maps.
Hey, you know what?
Like, yeah, Origins isn't as big, but they have 3 1,000-foot robots.
Optimization.
So
I guess.
here's another thing. Just to solidify that I do a little bit of my research on zombies.
He was looking that up just now.
Oh shit! I that's on my phone. Okay, you know
Plus,
what?
you have the weather changing. You've got the rain, the snow. You've got all that changing.
True.
The robot that steps into the starting room when you spawn in Origins, it walks to the end of the map, disappears, and then it spawns somewhere else, and that's one of the same robots that walks on the actual map, and it never goes back to spawn again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they do some weird like rendering tricks to
Yeah.
make it like actually work. So I don't know how they did it, but basically, is Origins you're playing as a different set of the same characters from Black Ops 1, right?
So this is kind of where placeholders mentioned the interdimensional shit.
Yeah,
that's where this is starting to begin, because Mob of the Dead, Origins, and then Shadows of Evil, a BO3 map, they take place in Dimension 63, which is supposed to be like some cursed dimension or whatnot and everything. So Origins, so even though they're like technologically advanced from the main timeline or whatever, because the main timeline essentially ends with Buried, this takes place during World War One. It takes place in 1918. That's why these versions of the characters are younger.
Okay.
Also, another side note, I think James pointed this out to me. I thought it was so crazy because I noticed it. So I've always took just breaks between zombies. It never was like the prominent thing, like, my whole personality. And when I got back into it during COVID, that's when I bought, all the Chronicles maps. I just bought everything. I think you had bought me. I think you got me a map pack one time for my birthday.
I bought you the main BO3 maps.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to play them with
Yes. So that's how I got started back into it. So that's just what I got used to. And one thing that he pointed out that I thought was actually insane, even in Black Ops 1 and in Black Ops 2 Origins, the last map that they release has elements that will be in the next game.
Mm-hmm.
So in Black Ops 2, if you see how the box looks cool, almost every box in Black Ops 3 looks cool. It's not just the mystery box.
Well, and it's just like the different style of how you like play things.
Even the sounds that are in there, because like the round changes.
I mean, even with the elemental staff
and the Wonder Fizz.
Yep. I feel like the elemental staff, like that's the first time that they introduced, hey, there is going to be multiple wonder weapons, and you're going to need to do multiple things. Like, okay, like before Easter eggs. Oh my god! Before Easter eggs were big, but I feel like Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2 at the end, and Black Ops 3 by extension once it started, is really once it started to take everything to the fucking next level.
That
like,
was Jason Blumell's thing. He just, he really focused on the Easter eggs,
Right.
That's just unfortunately where BO4.
That's another thing. That's another thing to crazy. That's crazy to mention is that Treyarch has never, ever, ever personally put out a guide. Everything that found out was by the community. Yeah. Nothing ever. They just literally all they did was release the map.
I think it randomly showed up.
I think your mic did randomly shut off. What the hell?
Oh boy.
Hopefully it catches shit.
Son of a bitch.
Hold on.
I literally just noticed it.
No pause. It's sorry if it happened. It happened. Already.
Yeah, I'm sure. I probably got caught with Deontay's.
Got it, bro. We'll figure it out.
This is definitely a trial for sure.
It's all right though. Oh yeah, trial, my thing's beeping.
A trial? A Sam trial?
Dying.
Told you.
Because
is that another reference?
That is another reference. Let me get it up.
All right.
Hello, folks. We're having technical difficulties. Hello, everyone. Hello, Mario. It's welcome to my world. Welcome to my nightmare. The other one, they're still here, but now you can't see them.
Like I said, if there's video, you're welcome because we went through a lot of troublesome to get there. If there's not, well, you're also welcome because we put PNGs on the screen, so fuck you. Anyways, remember, we are the experts, so we are the ones teaching the class.
We know what's going on.
We're the ones teaching the class here, and you're the ones that are listening. So don't worry, we're all drinking. Samantha, even though she's underage, she's got her fucking Morgan and her spiced rum. Where the fuck were we? We were talking about Victus. We were talking about
Black Ops 4.
We were about to move into Black Ops 3.
Here, you know what? Crash course this shit, Ethan. Hurry up. Crash course it right now.
So
starting from the beginning of Black Ops 2.
No, Black Ops 3. We went through Black Ops 2. We went through Black Ops 2.
Wait, what happened at the end? What happens at the end of Origins?
Okay, yeah, we gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about Origins and all.
Origins, so essentially what happens is in Origins is You do the Easter egg steps, which, if you know anything about them, are the same things if you played the Black Ops 1 campaign, the Vorkuta mission, where you're saying, step 1, secure the keys, and all that stuff.
Yep.
Those are the same steps for Origins, right? And so at the very end, you free Samantha's soul, and you teleport her to Agartha, which is that little house thing that you see at the very ending cutscene of Origins.
And which is also one of the rooms you teleport to in Kino.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yep.
So, that's Origins Easter egg for you.
Okay.
Boom.
And you
then
send
on to Shadows of
Max's brain into the ether to basically control the
Yeah.
zombies.
So then Maxis he gets his body back.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So now, Black Ops 3.
Got it.
Yay! Well, let's move into it. Hit us.
This is where shit gets complicated,
Shit
folks.
gets complicated.
Multi-dimensions.
And this is where the shadows get evil.
There it is. 6.5.
Give me it. Give me it.
That's
Give me
it.
it.
I'm
Give
buying
me
Black
it.
Ops 3 after this. Hey,
So what's actually crazy? Here's just another story. I can't remember. It's 2017. This is when. So me and Ethan and we had another friend too, but either way, me and Ethan and kind of everybody, I hung out with these guys named Juice and Kayvon, KC, and I rolled with them for hella years, and I'd always go over to Juice's crib, and I'm like, yo, what do you want to do? And he's like, well, the only thing I have is Black Ops 3. But I missed out on so much that I didn't even know what it was about. And he's like, well, do you want to try to do the Shadows Easter egg? Now that I realize it, we wouldn't have been able to anyways. But I did have that at my disposal, and I was like, dude, I don't want to play this. This just seems like too much. I don't know what the hell. What the hell's going on here?
Back when
Why are we in this?
Sabin was still in the BO1, BO2.
Well, and then no, this was 2017. This was like, this was
well,
the.
you weren't into Easter eggs yet.
No.
Casual,
This was still this was like the beginning of my rap era too. This was like when I started wanting to take music seriously and just kind of bullshitting around. So
instead of spending time playing Easter eggs, you decided to make some of your own.
yes, I was making my own Easter eggs down the line.
So basically, we jump in. You got Shadows of Evil, which once again, starting with a different crew. Mm-hmm. Okay, why are we doing that?
Because they had money to get Jeff Goldblum to voice them. So they had Jeff Goldblum money, so
They're
there
like,
you
fuck
go.
it. Let's do it.
So Shadows of Evil takes place on Dimension 63, same as Mob of the Dead and Origins.
Yep.
You get introduced into the Shadow Man, which is the big evil guy, right? The Shadow Man, he takes over Morgue City is what it was called, and he essentially uses these people because these were people that did bad things, and he essentially placed a curse on them. And essentially, the Shadow Man, what initially happens is he tries to make it look like you're trying to help the Shadow Man. Yeah. But then, obviously, he's evil. He twists his ideas. Boom. He actually played them right into his trap. So then, now the next thing is the characters are trying to capture the Shadow Man and free themselves, which they're kind of successful in.
Now, to interject here, I will be honest, since the technical difficulties, I kind of blacked out completely, and I came back to Shadow Man.
Okay.
That was I just
We're doing a crash.
Yeah, they took a lot of Benadryl.
I'm very fucking tired.
Oh, this is
You're tired.
Me? Okay.
No, I'm joking.
All right. I feel like that's some sort of hint that I'm not picking up on.
No, what I was gonna say is this MF over here has literally probably because I know that placeholder he's just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on right now.
That is true.
I'm literally just sitting here to try and absorb.
Hey, look, Jeff Goldblum was in Black Ops 3.
That's all I care about. That's all I care about.
Yeah, he was the magician. He was. So if you ever play Shadows of Evil,
Because he was in those. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum.
He was the handlebar mustache.
He was in those. He was in those like commercials. He was in those like house commercials.
That's right. He
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
House commercials. I actually don't know what you're talking
He
about.
shit, I don't know what it is, but it's like, hey, if you want to do this, you can do this. And then he's like,
own your own credit card. I think he
yeah,
said
something like that.
Interesting. Okay. So after Jeff Goldblum shenanigans,
Jeff Goldblum commercials. Anyways,
what was next? So you did the Giant.
The Giant, which was the next thing. The characters go from Origins to the Giant. This is where they start doing universe jumps. So the thing with Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, they were just jumping countries. Now we're jumping whole ass universes. So, so the Giant and Drak take place in the same universe as like the BO1 universe.
Right.
that's what it was.
Oh, I know.
The Giant happened shortly after. The OG Richtofen teleports Samantha.
Okay.
And so it's just kind of like a little shindig. So essentially what
Can't
it is
stop.
you do a very simple Easter egg, and now Dr. Maxis can now communicate with you guys, or he can like see everything that you guys are doing or whatnot.
And that's why isn't it in one of the cutscenes they literally leave old Richtofen strapped to a blood sucking machine.
That's Blood of the Dead.
And they leave him in that dimension for him to die.
That's a completely different thing. That is a completely different thing.
Okay.
That's Black Ops 4.
And see, that's all, folks. Yeah. That's all I know. That's up to my knowledge.
Yeah.
I know Black Ops 3 was fun. That's all I know.
Okay, so
the Giant was kind of a little like commercial break, and then you get into the big stuff, which is Drak.
yeah.
You know, you have to,
Sabin knows a little bit about that now.
This is big. This is also where they're trying to fight with commercialism too. Black Ops 3.
So you're still keeping up with like the meta side of this too, though.
Like what?
You're like are they literally like Treyarch's fighting with? Or are you talking about in game? What are they?
Like commercial?
No,
like they're trying to. Yeah, they're trying to. That's why I keep saying I personally feel like just being money orientated, you can literally see them, I guess, in my opinion, scrambling to make a story, to make more money. Plus, again, like I was just gonna say, this is where Black Ops 3 they initiated microtransactions, microtransactions.
I don't think money was necessarily their biggest issue. I mean, because they had a very big. I mean, zombies is always known as the third mode, so obviously, like multiplayer, obviously got more of the shit than zombies did.
But I feel like it started to really take off in Black Ops 3.
Well, I was gonna say, wasn't Black Ops 3 the last like big seller, and even that one didn't do too good? Because what did they have? Ghosts. And they did.
So zombies was the thing that really brought people in when it came to Black Ops 3. The issue when it comes to the story and shit like that is Jason Blundell had just like such a huge thing, and he tried to do so much, and it got too complex. And if you like play like the campaigns during Jason Blundell's era, especially the Black Ops 3 campaign, if any of you have played the Black Ops 3 campaign, it's because it makes no sense. Because he's trying to do all this shit, and he's trying to put all these little mini stories in it, and it just doesn't work. Right.
He was trying to make like a magnum opus.
He's just doing much, and it's like, oh, well, you have to dig into the game files to actually truly understand this story. Well, I'm not digging into the fucking game files to understand it.
Hey, hold on. Is Jason Blundell? Is he?
Oh no. Buried?
No. Does that count? That counts as one. I was gonna say, I'm not.
Ish.
Let's go.
Is he?
Yeah. Look, never mind. Okay, let's keep going. I'm just kidding. This is all satire.
This is all satire. You can't hold me accountable.
Oh my god. I don't know how much longer I can do this. I'm crashing out right now.
I will say, the one thing I'll add in this whole conversation, in Black Ops 3, about the game files, like digging through it, the campaign, I don't know if you guys ever played the Black Ops 3 campaign, but it was the same thing. You had to dig through that when the game starts and it goes through all that text, just scrambles through.
You have to read all that.
That's the story of what's happening. Because
actually?
The whole story, the first mission is the only mission that actually happens. That's the only mission that actually happens. Everything else is a coma.
It's so fucking confusing.
It's
Wait,
so
for real? I didn't know that.
That's because at the end. That's why.
I never played that. Actually, fuck it.
You don't want to play.
It's been long enough.
I'm so disappointed.
It's been long
You're
enough.
supposed to read that entire damn thing to understand.
Wait, so
And it flies through.
when you start up the Black Ops 3 campaign, it's like a scrolling thing or what?
So you know how every Black Ops it does like the text, the name, and then like the date, whatever.
And then it like blacks out, kind of like the CIA shit.
So it
Yeah.
does that. It's this big long text, and it chooses little snippets, and then it combines. It's a cool little effect, but that's the story. And you wouldn't know that unless you.
So that yeah.
Who does that?
Literally.
Yeah,
No one's
that's
gonna do that
crazy.
shit.
So yeah,
I guess.
literally that does explain how he was just trying to fit so much, and that's like the only way. Like, hey, I want this whole story, and then their team is like, well, we can't do all this, and it's like, okay, well, here's the story, and then let's make a little side mission, and then you wake
'cause
up in a
it
coma.
wasn't- I mean, even
Yeah.
in zombies, you basically had to fucking dig. And
Well, and see, that's why I'm pretty sure that's why they have those little audio recordings you can have, or like, yeah, you go up and then it says, like, it has little like excerpts of people talking. That's whatever.
Because I mean, now in zombies, like Black Ops 6, it is full on fucking like talking cutscenes, and it never used to be anything like
And
that.
even like the little quips that the characters say, those even go along. Like, you wouldn't know stuff unless you listen to every single voice.
Yeah. And this is what I've always hated about Call of Duty. Is you have to pick through everything if you want a scrap of anything.
Yeah.
There is so much hidden lore, especially like all like the intel that's put in the game.
That's what it was.
There's
Intel.
so
That's what the
many
intel is.
radios
Yeah.
hidden over or
it's-
little like
but-
pieces
The
of
radios.
paper,
But it's
you know?
fucking Call of Duty. Like I'm not playing the game for that. I don't know.
I mean,
It's
if you're
just
big
like-
into the story, it is cool for sure. But I mean, obviously, not everybody is.
Sorry,
like-
everybody. I'm not bobbing around.
So, but if you were able to summarize Black Ops 3 into a simplistic crash course, every single map is based off.
I have a song called Crash Course.
Horizon Rock is Dead Sea. Zetsubo Shima is Tokyo. Gorod Krovi is Nikolai, which takes place in a different universe, right? And then the Giant is like technically Richtofen, but like, you know, it's fucking Deriz, right? It's just Deriz remade, right? So you're essentially collecting all the souls for these characters, and then Revelations is the final big bang, right? Where Maxis accidentally releases the Shadow Man from the summoning key, which is that sphere, that circle thing,
Yeah.
right? And obviously the Shadow Man, is fucking wreaking havoc, and Dr. Monty is the house, and he's got all the children, all the kid versions.
I
of
still
it.
have yet.
You have to protect everything and whatnot.
Oh, wait, hold on. Now, this was a little bit further back, but pushing back. This year, I have been trying to do the Black Ops 3 maps, like the actual story mode and not just the Chronicles. I tried to do Gorod Krovi solo. I tried to do that solo, and I got so far into it, but I guess a person like me, I will try, and then I'll finally kind of get somewhere close to the finish line. But then I've just tried so hard. I see that this is not gonna work. I see my situation, and then I just start to get bored, and then I don't try with like one of the last steps, and then I just ultimately end up dying. So I did try Gorod Krovi, but obviously I had to call in the reinforcement, James with the 3, and he helped me do Gorod Krovi, and then
Gorod is my favorite map. My favorite Treyarch map. I love Gorod.
And I think Ethan literally just came in, like he walked into the crib and like saw me in the middle of it, and he's like, "Why are you trying to do it?" So that's the same thing I did with Call of the Dead. It was just like let me just try it. I just want to see if I can do it solo, because they obviously have hella guides out there, and I just have I'm in between casual and, what would you say?
I mean, experience.
I'm mediocre. I know everything. I know the strats and stuff like that, so I know how to get out of situations, but they're so fucking tough, bro. They're hard, bro. I gotta say, they are hard. I would have never ever done the bomb step. The bomb step where you have to go, and there's the bomb step in Gorod Krovi where if you accidentally pick the wrong bomb, you die instantly. Yeah. So if you're an hour and a half into the game and you get to the bomb step, you will die instantly if you don't do that right.
It's randomized.
It's randomized.
It tells you.
Oh, it shows you, but it's boop, boop, boop,
Yeah,
boop, boop,
yeah. So
okay, go find all 6 bombs and go do them in order. Go do them in
if
order.
you're playing solo, it's nice because you can at least pause the game. But then the issue is, like, especially you know how Sabin can get when he plays sometimes. So whenever me and Sabin are playing, right, it's like okay, I was like,
I saw
watching
like the fear of God just enter everyone's
we're
soul.
watching the screen and everything, and I'm like, okay, get ready, Sabin and whatnot, and I was like, okay, I'll pay attention to the first 3. You remember the last
He gave me a
3,
task.
right?
He gave me a task.
I paid attention to the first 3, right? But then Sabin over here is like, oh, and then you've got the thing with Gorod Krovi is during the bomb step, every second, beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, it's timed.
In your ear.
Okay, so hey,
another fun fact: playing co-op, depending on how many players you are, is even faster because it's
Of course it is.
Essentially, one person just can't run around while the other 3 are doing bullshit, right? It's everybody has to work together to do this, or you fail.
Fuck that. Yeah,
dude.
This step actually isn't as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. I know.
Yeah, when you do it a few times, not really.
I love Gorod Krovi.
No, so I did
Mark III though, and one of my favorite.
the Mark III.
That's real?
I did, and it's so funny because this is James's passion, bruh.
I
So-
do it damn near every single time.
So I failed one of the bomb steps. He's like, okay, I got my 3. Go to your first one. Okay, here we go. Beep. I died. I lost all my perkaholic, bruh. I lost my perkaholic. And dude, that's such an awesome gun, bro.
No, they're the GV45.
Yeah.
The GKs.
But AKA the Mark III.
It's really cool because the one on that current picture.
Yeah, tell him about that.
So you've got okay. So if you're playing in game, click on
That one,
Click
yeah.
on okay. So that you currently have your mouse is like it's a portal.
That's me, guys.
And then the other gun is like the ray gun, right? So it's shooting the green beams, right? So the left gun will shoot a yellow portal, and that'll just stun the zombies, right? But if you shoot a yellow portal and then you shoot a ray gun bullet into that, it turns into essentially a Gersh device. It turns into a giant.
So it sucks all the
and it
zombies
just
in.
Disintegrates everything. You got zombies, manglers.
Wait,
whatever.
that's like the in Black Ops 6, the little bomb thing. What's that called?
Those are the Gersh
The
devices.
Cashmere's.
The Cashmere's, yes.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is.
Why don't you tell him about the top one?
That was so Rock 30, fucking Young Sabin over here went to Rock 30, the local game store, and he found that one, but the ray gun version specifically. They didn't have the portal version, but they had it, right? And initially they were like saying that, like, because they didn't know what the fuck it was.
They were saying it was a Fallout gun.
Yeah, because, and so I looked it up, and it was that, right? So I was like, oh, that's fucking dope as fuck. Well, Sabin did initially buy it, but I went back, like, 2 weeks later, something like that. It was still there. I was like, all right, I have to get it. So I did buy it. It's currently sitting at our apartment.
And just to make sure, you know, even like when I was there looking at it, I'm so easily like convinced, like, okay, I mean, you know, maybe this is, and it just looks like it. I don't know, I'm tripping. But it is like down to the details. There's a little star on it somewhere. The gun had the same star on it.
Well, didn't you told us about this before, and you were like, there's a different one that actually lets like the insides here spin.
Yeah, so I thought there was I thought the one I saw on the internet was the one that's there, and it was a crazy ass price difference because the solo one to buy, so there's a thing called, you know what, I'll plug them. It's called the Blasters for Masters, and it's obviously for people who appreciate game guns. And you can buy both of them together, but each of them separately is still $100. The one that was there, $30.
Yeah.
It was $30.
Which it was like.
See, yeah, they got everything.
It was what, rubber or whatever material.
It was foam, some hard
so,
foam.
I mean, it is cheap, right? You know, just type in the search bar ray gun Mark III. But yeah, and plus it was only the right version of the gun. It wasn't the left version.
And I do not know where to get the other one because these guys I'm pretty sure they custom make every single
this
order.
is like the shit though.
They custom make the order. See, the one that Ethan has is all solid. That one on Blasters for Masters, I don't know if it can actually spin, but you can see through those balls right there.
Literally.
Nice one.
How much is that one?
Right there, bro. $300 for both of them.
It's not even bad. It's not bad.
If it's good quality,
Yeah, good quality collection.
Yeah, I would say so.
I have been
PNG.
Yeah.
I have been wanting to buy the realistic Mark II on here just to see the quality and just because the Mark II would be a dope, you know, like I would appreciate that and you know, yeah.
Choose an option. What are the options?
Yeah, and see, it's more with each option. So click like the best one. Click the zombie stand and then. Well, no, because they sell different versions of them. That's the clean one. They do sell a like war.
Yeah, go back. I think I saw
Another one.
The Lumina. No, the Lumina. Go back to the Lumina because that's the one that has the LEDs in it too, and that's obviously what you want to get.
Right,
Yeah, so you get the zombie stand.
Odd box.
Yep. How they get to do this, I don't know, but hey, man. So yeah, and that one obviously it lights up, and I've been really wanting to get that.
Yeah, that's dope.
Just because it'd be such a cool wall. No one will understand it, but it's like if you know, you
A
know.
lot of people would.
If you know, you know. And yeah.
Like, even the average person would see that and be like, "Oh, that's a cool video game."
But I think you're right. If somebody knows Call of Duty, it's like that's sick.
Like, look, imagine the Mark II right above your TV right there, bro. That will literally set the whole vibe. That will pull everything together. It's got a little switch. I'm pretty sure it says it has.
Transformer. They all do that. That's the
No, but I mean, like, you hit the button and just.
I know. I'm fucking.
Didn't they sell those in like the 80s?
They actually. I'm not getting on this topic.
Oh God, that's his forte.
That's my tick.
That's another PhD podcast.
Yeah, that'll.
The Transformer
I
podcast.
love fucking Transformers, man. So if you ever
You speaking this
I'll
game?
come back.
They didn't just see my eyebrows raised.
What are you doing?
Another podcast, another day. We'll talk about it.
Yes, that would be really cool.
So, anyways, what were we back on? Yeah, just the Mark III is a really good fucking. Oh, well, actually, cycling way back to get on track to this conversation. Yeah, so Gorod Krovi was the one that I was like, I love to look up.
Oh my god, this is a cool website.
That's also another podcast. I literally showed you this.
But dude, so you showed me before.
Oh, but they didn't have anything.
Yeah, they didn't have any of that.
Yeah, they had like, oh my god, that's a grand.
Dude,
That is a grand right there,
I
bro.
want that so badly.
Full band, bro.
Oh my god.
But that gun is so cool, man.
That's so
Like,
Wait, Ethan, did you play Doom?
I haven't played the new one, but I know it's really good.
They got.
They got the sword. How much did the sword cost?
Don't they have the BAG?
The BFG. This, remember what? Yeah, look, $3,000.
Fucking crazy. I mean, look at how big.
Hold on, type in, since we're on the zombies topic, type in Thunder Gun.
They don't have the Thunder Gun.
Do they not?
It's the Thunder Gun and the Wonder Waff are an Etsy thing.
Oh.
Yep.
Didn't they have the Apothecary Servant, though? On this website?
Yeah, they do. They do.
Okay,
Just look up.
type in Apothecary Servant. I know that's hard to spell.
Apothecan. Ooh. Like that?
Just type that in. Just type that in. Okay.
I think my servant.
No, okay, well, hold on. No, just look up. Just go in the zombies. Just go in Call of Duty. Just go in the Call of Duty section.
Yeah.
Or wait.
Because they have.
Yep. Saw zombies, replicas. Yep, there you go.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I think you gotta get rid of the apothecary.
Yeah, get rid of the apothecary.
Burn in hell, apothecary.
It is really crazy just how many they really monetize zombies, bro. There's literally, some.
Well, honestly, like, you gotta give it to them, bro. These are really good weapons, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, they have the Janus Project. These are new.
That's the
Go down. That's the BO6. They just made that. They just made that.
That's hard. Keep on scrolling.
So this dude must
They got a whole ass staff. $5 grand
Yeah.
for a fucking
Yeah,
staff.
the lightning staff is crazy, bro.
$5 grand, bro.
Keep going.
What is this made out of?
Fucking.
I hate how they sell the Olympia as if you can't just buy a real one.
I will buy that mystery box.
Just buy a real Olympia.
Bro, look at it. It's $40 for that mystery box.
And the thing that sucks too
Yeah,
is
monkey.
they could capitalize paralyzer $600. Isn't that dope?
But that's not.
Oh, it's a mini
Yeah, I mean it's like half. It's like in the middle.
Yeah, look, they got all the perk machines.
Honestly, I think they might have.
They could capitalize so much. I've talked about this so much. If they took their perk sodas
And made them into real
like,
drinks.
dude, you know how much they could make, and they just.
That's
they
all
sleep
Ethan
on
would
that.
drink.
They sleep
You
on
like
that
monkeys.
Shit. Fuck yeah.
Go to the next
I'm
page.
trying to roll
Monkeys.
at me. Maybe.
Yeah, honestly, if Call of Duty's Treyarch, make real perks, bro.
I know you're watching this, Treyarch, you sons of
Dad.
bitches.
The Winter's Howl.
Damn.
Even though, see, I think the Winter's Howl actually
Oh,
opens
that's kind
too.
of sick.
There it is. I see it. I see it right there. There's the Apothecary Servant. Oh, and that's actually really. That's kind of big for what you're getting,
Yeah,
bro.
true.
Yeah.
Because
If you're able to stick your hand in there, I don't think you can stick your hand in there. Look how he's holding it.
I'm dashing.
Oh, shit.
If you went on like Etsy or some shit, there's probably someone that made a replica that you can.
Well, for sure.
Probably cost thousands.
I remember they were selling a 1-to-1 scale of the Wonder Waff, and that was $4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is he a skeleton?
That's Ghost.
Cool.
Modern Warfare
I
character.
felt that was awesome.
Cool mask. Oh, there's the Wonder
off $1,000. That's 1-to-1 for sure.
Shit.
Hey, look, the sodas.
You can make them with Jones sodas for half the
I was literally gonna do that, bro.
Because I have. Hey, remember that YouTube video I have? And you were seeing my collection, and then you can literally see the top of Quick Revive. I literally made those because I printed out the logos and I printed them
Oh my god,
off.
the Zap guns. Oh, that's so dope.
See, this looks like oh.
See, it's just like cool shit like that they need to capitalize on. Which they finally have. Like,
Which is weird,
They did sell the ray gun.
I would-
microtransactions.
I would like to say Ethan bought a $600 ray gun. Doesn't light up. You can't
It
open
does
it.
light up. It does.
Yeah, the
batteries.
box does.
No, the ray gun does too. You need batteries. You need very tiny batteries.
I've seen him have that for
because I don't have the batteries.
3 years.
I don't have the batteries.
This.
Look, there's a summoning key we're talking about.
Summoning key, yeah. That's the BO3 thing.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Boom Hill, though, that's Origins, isn't it?
Yeah,
And that's like,
that's when you pack
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
that's dope as fuck. The wave guns, bro.
can you put them together? You can put them
As
together.
much as I hate,
Moon, that's the
as much as I hate Moon, bro, like, the Zap guns are easily one of the best. It's so weird because it's like some of the shittiest maps have some of the best wonder weapons. Like you got Die Rise, which has the liquefier. You know,
I have built. That's again, like I said, I like to go do and I like to go through these maps and do everything I can solo. And I literally saw a video that said how to build the liquefier on round 1, and I think I got it on round 2. And I had the wonder weapon on literally round 2.
And it's just like you hate playing those maps because they suck, but it's like, oh, this is like it's the one cool feature about the map, you
Dude,
know.
they're selling this thing for $70. Look, it's like the size of a couple fingers. There's no reason.
There's a couple fingers on there. You're so observant, placeholder.
Would you drop $80 for this?
I would not. I mean, I are they selling?
And now here comes, oh, well,
Well, it's just the attention to detail, bro. Like I said, I'm pretty sure these are all handmade to like.
Absolutely, this dude definitely makes everything here.
Well, unless he's the model.
True.
He's bald.
Bald guy. Average gamer.
Either way, bro. I think this website's dope as hell, and I think this year, if I had to make a goal, I usually don't make goals about purchasing stuff. I do really, really, really want that ray gun Mark II. So, hey, it's my birthday today when this releases. If anyone wants to buy me the Mark II at Young Sabin across the entire board, please buy me the ray gun.
Fuck, bro. I think I'm cooked.
What does that
A
mean?
lot of zombies.
You got any more? Do you have anything?
I haven't had anything to add before. I don't have anything to add now.
We've been recording for like an hour and a half.
Let me give you a final quick crash course, alright? So, BO4.
Give us it.
2 universes. You've got the Chaos Story, which is Voyage to Despair, 9, Dead of the Night, Audio. That is one universe. It basically takes place during 1912. Cast of guys. Okay. There's a woman trying to find her father. Father gets captured by evil cult, right?
Gotcha.
It gets left on a cliffhanger because Jason Blundell leaves the studio for how bad BO4 does, and then fucking that story basically gets abandoned. Then you have Ether storyline, which is the conclusion. You've got Blood of the Dead, which is Alcatraz remake, Classified 5 remake. You've got Alpha Omega, which is Newtown remake. You got Tog Toad, which is Call of Dead remake. Basically, it's the finishing of the storyline. Basically, what they do is they get a couple things, and all they do is destroy the multiverse, and they banish everything.
Time's up, Black Ops 5.
All right, perfect. Black Ops 5.
That's
right?
Cold War. That's Cold War. That's Cold War.
It's the start of the new universe, and it's only one universe now. It's not multi-dimensional. Basically, it's the new storyline where they expand into the dark ether, which anything was banished. You've got D Machine, Firebase, Outbreak, Mariner Totem, and Forsaken. You've got all these characters, and they're working with Weaver and all these characters, and they're trying to stop fucking Kravchenko and Peck and all these evil characters, and they basically go through all that bullshit.
Kravchenko.
Next. Now, after that, you've got Vanguard zombies. You've got Call of Duty Vanguard. Which takes place in World War II. It's the prequel to the Cold War. Essentially, they introduce the gods of the dark ether, and essentially what you have to do is one of the gods is evil, and the rest are good, and you have to work with the good ones to stop the evil ones. Story explained. Then you have Modern Warfare zombies, which takes place in present time, and all you have to do,
We're almost at the end.
all you have to do is basically it's old Ravenov. You work with Ravenov, who's old at this point, and you work with Soap, and you work with Ravenov's daughter, which you don't find out later on. Yeah, they connect after.
They connected it with
with Warzone, they connected Campaign, Black Ops, Modern Warfare, Zombies, everything. Basically, you do a bunch of missions, you go into the dark ether a lot, you basically work to separate the two kind of entities or whatnot, and then now you've got Black Ops 6, which is the current storyline, which at the end of Cold War, the main characters, Weaver and the people that talk in your ear, get arrested. Black Ops 6 continues 6 years after that, where Weaver and all of them break out, and they all have to work together to try to stop Richtofen, but actually you're trying to stop Naxxus because Richtofen was always scheming ahead and whatnot, and yada yada, and so now they have to fucking work together, and the final map of BO6 is going to be Richtofen and Weaver and the gang stopping Naxxus from trying to take over the world in the dark ether and whatnot. Boom, crash course. And that's BO7. BO7 will be the continuation of that storyline afterwards. Crash course completed.
Black.
Look at him.
7.
Look at David Mason.
And this is what I'm
Fucking
excited for.
I'm so
David Mason.
I know people talk about like
Mason, you
the
suffer
COD
with
cycle.
me.
Like, people are always getting in the loop of the COD cycle. I don't give a fuck. I'm so excited for this shit.
This is gonna.
Opulence is simple.
True.
Like,
I don't care if it's good or not. I'm just glad that I get to see my boy again.
And
I'm
also,
just so happy.
the thing that is so
Remember,
underrated
the
when it
original
comes-
Mason died. This is his son.
Son, this is
Unless
David.
you shoot him in the leg.
Yeah, but then they were like, "Oh."
Are you talking
David
about the
Mason-
alternate ending to BO2?
Yeah, but then they
Son
were,
of a
yeah,
bitch.
but then they said that Mason canonically died.
No.
I know, I'm so pissed off. The thing that I'm so excited that futuristic Call of Duties though are so shit on, because like don't get me wrong, the Modern Warfare, the Vietnam era, the World War II era, that's all cool, but they're the same guns every single time, right? Where Black Ops 7, we get to see them like create new shit, and that's what was so great about Black Ops 2, because Black Ops 2 at the time was the first futuristic game, and you saw all these different guns that you never saw before.
So
right?
here's a question I have for you.
Okay.
Do you think they're going to add anything from the Black Ops 3 campaign?
I hope not.
No,
You don't think they're
but
gonna do the
I
frozen
do.
forest?
If you want
I hate that shit.
if you want the
Fuck
casual if you want the casual looking from the outside in, I do think that they're gonna add BO2 stuff in here, and I do
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I will put money on a Transit remake. I'm waiting on the Transit
If you
remake.
watch the end of the teaser,
Yes,
it's what
of the bus.
the bus, the farm wheel, and everything, while he's on screen. Raul Menendez is the greatest Call of Duty villain
Dude,
to ever
for
exist.
real.
Rest in peace, as the original voice actor. He was amazing. You can never top Menendez.
Hey, I'm
I
Menendez.
recently-
Look at my YouTube video.
I have played
Kidnap the girl.
I have played through Black Ops 2 so many times, and I did recently play through it since Black Ops 2 is now a present day game, and even still playing it, you can still get the chills when he's like fucking, when you sense his hatred and it gets all in your face, like when he shoots off his fucking, and you're in that, and he's fucking telling you how you're gonna live in your life in absolute loss, and he's got that anger, and it's like, dude, those chills still go down your
Or
back.
when he kills Hudson, dude. That always gets me. He's like, I have a kid. Fuck it. Just kill me. Just kill me.
Or when you're walking out,
bro.
the chorus, when everybody's chanting.
I
when
know,
you're walking
dude.
out and he's got the bum, ba-da-da-da-da, that music is.
Yup.
Oh,
And the drones, it's just a ton of drones fly by, dude.
Black Ops 2 is my favorite campaign of all time. I love it.
Yeah.
I've told people before, and some of the people who I've told this are listening to the podcast, I've told them Black Ops 2 is probably one of the best games.
Objectively, oh yeah, for a simple first-person shooter, it changed. It shaped childhood.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
It really did.
That was the game.
And like BO2, I would say, like, obviously you have your personal opinions on what, like, me personally, I think Black Ops 1 is my favorite game, like Call of Duty game of all time. Objectively speaking though, Black Ops 2 definitely is all around.
Takes it home.
Everybody always talks about how it's the best multiplayer. It started the CDL and shit like that when people actually started playing it professionally and whatnot. True. So Black Ops 2 all around is objectively the best game. So the fact that we're finally getting like a proper sequel to it.
And that's what
amazing.
pissed people off about 3. Is they're like, what
Yes,
is
the 3? It has no connection. The only connection
It was carried
that
by
3
zombies.
It was low-key.
Yeah,
Zombies.
that's the only redeeming factor about it. The only thing in the campaign that has any reference to the previous games is they say Menendez's name once.
Yeah.
That's literally it. That's how it connects to Black
like a
Ops.
cock tease.
That's it. That is it. And it's like, what? Like,
I remember when I played the first time the campaign, and they said Menendez like, that's for the last. Are we gonna? And then they do just be like, what's the frozen forest?
Yeah.
I'm fucking crazy.
oh man.
Oh fuck.
And that wraps up
That's
the
why
Black
That's
Ops.
it, bruh.
Make sure.
So did we just waste this
obviously-
whole? No,
No.
never
We
mind.
didn't waste
There's
it.
no
So
waste.
we talked about necromancy. We talked about video games,
We talked about zombies.
fond memories. and we hope you enjoyed this episode.
All 4 of us are going to be playing when the final BO6 map drops.
That's true.
So make sure y'all check out the Twitch because we will all be streaming it.
We'll all be streaming it.
Hold on,
For
I
show,
forgot I
though.
can do this. I'm not going to be streaming it, you bunch of
You're
Placeholder.
going to be there. You're still going to be there.
I will be there.
I thought gamer tags was okay. My fault.
He's got to change his gamer tag.
That's
We
true.
already talked
Bro,
about
your
this.
gamer
That's an
tag
itch.
was already on Young Sabin's and my stream.
But he deleted his stream.
A few of them.
Yeah, you know what?
Well, they
It's
actually automatically delete anyway. The only one that lives on is the
YouTube ones.
yeah. Me and Deontay did do Shattered Veil together. We did finish Shattered Veil because that's still on my YouTube at Young Sabin.
That was a good one.
The
Me
you
and
know
placeholder did fucking Shattered Veil.
Oh yeah,
Shout out.
what a time! What a time to be alive. Yeah, I haven't been in the zombies loop. These guys pulled me back into the
You
zombies.
might as well start warming up because
Yeah.
season 5 is gonna drop soon. We're gonna have to get that early calling card.
I still haven't played the new Reloaded season yet. I've just been playing Fortnite.
Bullshit.
I haven't.
All it did is just ruin grief.
Wild and Tears of
I just finished doing.
I haven't played the Abomination mode yet.
I have played that with Rat. It is pretty fun.
With who?
Anyways, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I was gonna
before we
say.
Get off track. Goodbye. Thank you.
Oh,
If you
okay,
enjoyed-
we're ending it like that.
No,
Okay.
Wait, I'm not done.
Okay.
If you enjoyed, check us out on YouTube, Spotify. Holy shit, where else are we at? Apple Podcasts, our Instagram. Go take our test and check out Placeholder and mine on DK After Dark. DK on air. We got Young Sabin on Twitch, Instagram. James with the 3 on Twitch, Instagram, and Placeholder on Twitch. Not on Twitch, but on YouTube. Not on Instagram yet.
I am on Instagram. Wait, I actually am on Instagram. I have an Instagram now. Yeah. At Young Sabin on everything. Oh God.
Bye, everybody.
Burning hell.